What's up, guys? Today we are going to talk about the best airline stock to buy right now with optimism with the corona vaccine. We're going to also talk about some runner ups, which could potentially be your best stock to buy upon your wants for your portfolio. But I'm going to share my personal best airline stock to buy now. Let's clear some of these runner ups first quickly. The first runner up is Southwest. I know many of you guys probably thought that this video was going to be about Southwest to begin with, but we can agree that Southwest is one of the best stocks to buy nowadays. It is one of the safest, it has high buy ratings, being financially better off than its peers, and there's a whole article at Forbes about this. I'm going to post it in the description below. There's many benefits, like it has less debt. That's the overview, so let's look at some of the things that Forbes says. A Morningstar is very optimistic about just the passenger traffic overall, which would, of course, help Southwest. Then we also have this, which brings up how a bunch of airlines are in the negative, but Southwest is actually in the positive, and they're adding new destinations, so they're expanding even with the coronavirus even with coronavirus going on right now. They're actually still expanding. Then they also have the strongest balance sheet. They have a third of the debt of American Airlines, Delta, and United Airlines, and only Delta has more cash on hand, right? So, okay, there's a lot of benefits and good things with Southwest. As I said, I'll post a link to this article in the description below, but I basically cover most of this article. But we must realize something. This is pretty much largely recognized by the market. Southwest is only down 15% since the times before coronavirus. From here, it's only down 15%, guys, with a steady track back up since the plunge. So, Southwest is a very safe bet. I believe that you'll definitely make returns because Southwest is not going away. Because once coronavirus, this guy goes away, it'll eventually end and Southwest will eventually return back to normal. But with Southwest, you might not make as much return as compared to other companies. So my verdict for Southwest is that it's very, very safe and it's a very good company, but with less risk comes less reward because it's already priced into a certain degree. Now, this could be your best airline stock to buy if you're looking for small gains over many years, maybe 20 to 40%, and once levels return to normal, it'll probably get there quite easily. And I know many of you watching think that Southwest is the best stock, and I won't disagree with you that it's a great buy right now, but this is not my best stock at the moment. But we have to look at one more quick runner-up. This one is for me. I bought this stock at the lows about 2 months ago in September, and I have made about 23% on it, and that is American Airlines. Now, I don't believe now, even though I am still a shareholder in American Airlines, that it's the absolute best airline stock. I am very content with my returns, and I believe that American Airlines will eventually recover, but it won't reach the highs before coronavirus, except possibly in the next few years, and because there's also been a dilution of shares. So we have to look at the graph here. I bought around in the lows of September. I think it was exactly this little notch right here. And of course, I made money. I'm very happy about it. And we must realize that American Airlines will greatly benefit from a vaccine, potentially even more so than other airlines. And that's because they've been losing money faster than the other airlines, and they have more debt than the other airlines because they bought back many of their shares before coronavirus occurred, and they took on a lot of debt because of that. So my position in American Airlines is based on a hopeful vaccine soon, and so that things return to normal quickly. And I think we can even see some of the optimism we had in early June, right? It hit like $20 a share early June just because of optimism that coronavirus is actually going to get better. And American Airlines could potentially hit $20 a share sometime in the next few months. But it is scary, however, because American Airlines has very low amounts of cash and it could go under potentially if coronavirus continues much longer. Now, as a quick mention, I believe that JetBlue is good. It has high ratings, has decent amount of cash, and it'll most likely survive the pandemic, and it's set up for success in the future. Now, that's as far as I will go in this video. Consider it an honorable mention to the honorable mention. But it is time for the best airline, which I believe is Delta Airlines. Now, I had a difficult time choosing between Delta Airline and Southwest Airline. I believe that both of the airlines are really good choices with optimism for vaccine. However, though potentially a bit less safe, I believe that Delta Airline has greater upside than Southwest. Now, don't take my word for it. Let's just look at the numbers really quick. I'll also link some cool articles for Delta Airline in the description below. But let's look at passenger number of passengers on airlines. It came out better than expected. Of course, this benefits all airlines. It's not just unique to Delta Airlines, but it shows a positive note that the airlines won't at least go under, even if they don't have strong a base as Southwest. Okay, this is pretty huge. Also, we said that Delta had a huge amount of cash early in this video. This is another huge consideration for Delta. And you can pause these if you want, maybe just read the whole thing, get a deeper idea of it. And then there's also cost cutting initiatives. Delta's cash burn, daily cash burn, has dropped significantly since the start of coronavirus. They're getting their things together, and their financials aren't that bad. They've been able to pay back even some loans during this time. So I think that this shows that Delta isn't a huge risk to invest in, but has more upside than Southwest, in my opinion. So let's just go over this really quick. If you're looking for more risk and potentially more potential return, then American Airlines might be a good stock for you to buy, and this is part of my portfolio as well. If you're looking for least amount of risk, but it's already priced into a certain degree, so less potential return, then I would buy Southwest. It's a really good buy. I don't disagree that it's not a good buy at all. And if you're looking for medium risk, medium return, then I would go with Delta. I believe that this stock has a lot of upside in the future, and it's pretty safe. They have a lot of cash, as I said before, and that's why my personal best airline stock to buy is Delta Airline, because I really like that middle ground, potentially even being a bit more risky for a bit more returns. Thank you for watching this video. Let's discuss in the comments below about this, and make sure to subscribe and like this video. Bye for now.